The Chicago Bears had their second joint practice before the final preseason game. This is a big one, as probably going to be a lot of cuts here shortly after after Saturday, the preseason game on Saturday. So me, Bobby, C-Dub, we're going to break it all down and more right after this. What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. Bobby, C-Dub, myself, Haize, in the building tonight. And fellas, hey, joint practice got a little fiery as it did, man. Reportedly, there's some people out there ready to throw some hands, bro. They ready to go at all the Titans, man. This is the time of year where you love to hear this type of stuff, because it just means these guys are locked in and ready to go.
Yeah, man. Your nerves, man. You've been playing these guys all day. It's a different uniform today. You got a joint practice. Man, it's testosterone, bro. It's just the guys, bro. They just ready to go, bro.
It's hot as ever outside.
Yeah.
You already been at practice over an hour. And at the end of the day, you can't show that you know BIE. So you gotta show something.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's how it goes. And apparently they was getting that work, because Caleb Williams apparently was out there throwing that thing. I forgot we have the clip. I didn't even use it. 6 straight completions. He went 9 of 11 to 8 different receivers, 2 red zone touchdowns. A lot from Caleb Williams in this one, man. How you guys feeling?
I feel great. You gotta feel great, especially as you're getting close to the end in preseason. I honestly think he's been really killing it throughout the training camp, but it's good to hear that he's really on target. He's really on target at the end of the training camp. So it's good to see, man, and the weapons that he's hitting, and those 3 guys running a tight end. My goodness. All 3.
Sure.
Even though Roush Sam, he ain't had nothing to do with Caleb, but he still performed great. So I'm happy for Caleb, man. Any good news from Caleb is good for me.
For sure. Definitely want to go out there and face a team that's not really familiar with how you're going to run your offense, more similarly to you're facing your own defense. So hearing that he was going out there and spreading the wealth to everybody and hitting multiple targets is actually a good thing that we want to see. Obviously, we're going to be grading him on a larger scale once the regular season happens. But the good thing is that he came into this joint practice dialed in and pretty much doing what he's supposed to do. And what else more do you want? You want him to go out there and get these reps, and you want him to excel at these reps, at least in this type of situation. So I can't be mad at it. I'm happy to see it. And shout out to them. Let's keep this thing rolling. Let's make sure we grab some momentum heading into the regular season, because we got to hit the ground running, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point. Like, when you have, he's going into his year 3, his second year under Ben Johnson, like, you're supposed to have a better grasp of the offense as a quarterback. And what I like to hear from this practice is that it's not even just the eye-popping plays. Like, we know that he can make the breathtaking plays. Like, that Caleb has the arm to do that. But, like, from the things that I read is that he's getting better at that in-between game, those easy reps, those easy, like, that's the part of Caleb that it wasn't about him going further down the field or anything like that. It's him, the boring things, those type of passes. If he is that consistent with it, that's how you increase your efficiency. That's how you consistently move down the field and frustrate defenses. Like, that's that next cerebral part of Caleb Williams' game that is good to hear that he's starting to develop this season.
Hey, both of you guys are absolutely on the money, but I just got a question for you guys. But seeing the competitors that Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson is, do you think that competitive spirit gets them on the field on Saturday for at least one drive or something? The way they left it last week, you think that competitive fire, like, hold on, so we can't leave it like that. Let's go.
Well, you got to remember, they're competitive, but I think everybody in this organization realizes it's more than just preseason now. But I wouldn't be surprised to see him out there. What about you, Bob?
I wouldn't be surprised to see him either, but me personally, my prediction is that we won't see him. But I think that, to Haize, your point, to add on to your last point before C-Dub asked the question, I think that with so many questions that we have, and we've been hearing over these last few practices that they've been going with some longer periods with 12 play drives and all that stuff and really pushing it to the limit. Those are going to be essential for the Chicago Bears team because with so many unknowns on the defense. And one thing that we know is if you can keep the defense as fresh as possible, they will be able to play much better. And if you can wear down the opposing team's defense, that just helps Ben Johnson's goal of scoring a lot of damn points at the end of the day.
For sure. C-Dub kind of hinted to this when he said it. All three tight ends are doing things out there. Ben Johnson using them guys like, and this is why, when we drafted Sam Roush after we drafted him, I had to do my research on him. He's a lot more than just a blocking tight end. You have now three tight ends that all can pass, that can all block, that can all do everything. Of course, they have their different strengths where they have him at, but like, this got to be something that Ben Johnson is looking at it and licking his lips, what he can do schematically, because defenses, they not going to know what hell we running with these type of three tight ends out there.
Bro, this is unprecedented. Like, can actually all three tight ends be some serviceable impact players for the Chicago Bears? Yeah. I know that 13th personnel is going to be something to deal with if everything comes together. You heard good things from Caleb throwing it to Colston Loveland, making plays down the field. Same thing for Cole Kmet, even a little trick play in there as well. With a throwback with a handoff to DeAndre Swift, pitch it back to Caleb, and he found Cole Kmet down the field. And Sam Roush with the other two backup quarterbacks, and he was awesome, with all report says. So this is unprecedented. Could we act like the most, like, I remember New England, and they had two before Hernandez he just wanted to be a thug. Then you had Grunk. I don't get it. He wanted to be a $40 million thug.
He wanted to be a $40 million thug. Yeah, bro. It was like, you sit your ass at home, bro. Like,
play Grand Theft Auto.
Listen, you running drills and you got $40 million? It don't make any sense. Like, what we doing?
It's wild.
Oh, we don't have to worry about that by my boy Colston Loveland. And
if Colston Loveland not running drills, bro.
Bro, in between, if this is anything, it's just to be funny. If anybody had to worry about between the three, it'd be Colston Loveland. But anyway, I just think that if we can make them a viable triple-headed monster, that's unprecedented. I don't think that has ever happened. But I don't know if that's going to happen, if they're going to use to that effect. But if it's the case, bro.
I mean, it's probably not going to be a whole lot of it, but there's going to be some of it because, I mean, Ben Johnson's already talked about lining Colston Loveland up in the slot. Yes. So you can do that, still have two tight ends out there. What the hell are you going to do with that, man?
Man, Cole Kmet go in the slot.
That's three big-ass corn-fed white boys, bro.
For real. Honestly, though, I think we're going to see it in the early parts of the season, considering Carolina and their pickups for their defensive line. And then the questions with the left tackle. And then in week 2, having to go against a Brian Flores who's blitz happy and a maniac himself. And then that revenge game that the Eagles are going to try to seek out in week 3. I think the first 3 weeks we might see a little, not all the time to Haize's point, but I think we're going to get a heavy dose of that for real. Because looking at this schedule right there, it's going to be interesting, though. It's going to be really, really interesting. Can't wait.
And it frees up, too, especially if that left tackle position is a little bit weak. Don't be surprised if they overload that side.
For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Defensive side of the ball, Cam Lewis reportedly had a nice joint practice here. His versatility stood out with those type of things. Now, we also got injuries to Jalen Johnson and Tyreek, which we'll talk about, but like it's important that we have the depth in the secondary. How you guys feeling about Cam Lewis? You guys confident in Cam Lewis coming in?
I like what I hear from Cam Lewis. I think I'm gonna need to see a little bit more from Cam Lewis. That's just me, but I'm just a little sad. I don't hear a lot of good things coming from the defensive side of the ball, bro. I just gonna be honest. I don't see a lot of reports about a lot of good defensive plays throughout the training camp. They had their days, but in a whole, in a general, it's been an offense kicking ass all fucking training camp, bro. I want to hear about the defense sometimes. You heard it a couple of days, but all it together, come on now.
Yeah, I just think that a lot of people is going to follow what the what's gonna pop, and that's Caleb Williams. Everybody know that the offense right now, this is the way that the league is, and most of the things that's gonna grab people's attention is, oh my God, Caleb Williams is lighting it up. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna grab attention. But I'm confident in Cam Lewis. I'm honestly want to hear more about Xavier Woods, who apparently caused a scuffle. Hey, Robert Saleh. Hey, Robert Saleh.
Schism.
Look, bro. I'm just sorry. Now I gotta move you to the, you know what I'm saying, the pal with the Miami Dolphins from last year, talking about the Bears playing too physical. You ain't say too physical. You said it was a cheap shot, but I don't want to hear none of that. We don't want to hear none of that. See, do you with it or you not?
Hey, listen, get out there and piss him off. I don't give a shit about none of that, man. Like, Xavier Woods, listen, you know what probably, and this is what happens sometimes. People be talking shit, and then then the person who escalates it, they be looking at them like they the problem. Man, fuck all that.
Right, right. You play with me, you don't get to dictate how I'm gonna play with you back, bro.
Exactly.
You don't get to dictate.
too physical. That's one thing that should never be said in football. Hey, you get too physical with me. Nigga,
real,
what? That's an oxymoron in football. Stop
what the hell we talking about, bro? That would have pissed me off alone there. But of course, you can't get through a Bears practice without a Bears injury. Jalen Johnson, Tyreek Stevenson. Why does it keep being the second? What is happening in the secondary, bro?
Bro, what
like,
are they doing?
I get it that every team gets injuries. That type of stuff happens. It's just the secondary. Like, what happens out there, bro? It's ridiculous, man.
Oh, no.
I'm just telling Jalen Johnson, this is, man. I get well, Jalen Johnson. I'm really thinking about you off bat, and you are right. It always seems to be another defensive back is hurt every other week. But Jalen Johnson, I need you on the field, my brother. You all over the place on ESPN and all this talking about the Bears gonna dominate and all this stuff. I need that mouth on the field. Pause. You need to be on the field, bro. You guys, it's time to put up.
Pause ever, bro.
Hey man, you gotta back that talk up, man. And I don't want it because you got a hamstring or something. Take care of yourself.
It's crazy.
And Tyreek get better, bro. Tyreek.
Well, Jalen Johnson, they did report that he did, walk away and then come back and then spent the rest on the sideline. So I don't think it's nothing too major. Tyreek Stevenson did actually return to practice. Yeah. So nothing too major, but it is definitely something that we're going to have to monitor because we like, God damn, y'all keep having to bounce out of the game for a little minute, but it is what it is. Hey, long as we don't hit nothing for the long term, I'm going to just look at the stuff and try to keep cool. That's just how I've been approaching a lot of this stuff. When the ex-player just walked off the field with the trainers, I'm like, all right, let me try to keep it cool. So that's how I'm going to play it.
Yeah, you got to wait till you hear stuff the next day. Like, because also it's at this point, too, where it's like, if anything happens, you just go sit your ass down. Like, we're not even finna.
Yeah. Just Saturday, both of them motherfuckers sit the hell.
Motherfuckers made a lot about the Darnell Wright thing. He was back in practice a day later. Like,
yeah.
So,
and I think that's how it's normally gonna go because this is pretty much the last few practices that's gonna be to this extent to where it's gonna be this physical. Because once that, I believe next week is gonna be more walkthrough preparation and stuff like that. Obviously, they're gonna practice, but it's not gonna be to the level of the physicality we had in today's joint practice or the last few weeks. So it should be dying down just a little bit at least.
Yeah, everything's going to even out at this point now. You're going to hear less and less about practice in general. And yeah, we just got to load up for the regular season after we get through Saturday's game, fellas.
Yeah, dude. We're here, bro. I can't believe it, bro. We are here. C-Ball, y'all leave him alone, bro. Hey, speak easy. Y'all be cool, bro. Oh, my God.
Speak easy. Y'all doing all that joking and kiki and the ha-ha. And
they're doing a lot of
It's something up.
A lot of projecting.
It's no way. Haize hit me up and be like, hey, bro, you see this AI pic? Post that as a thumbnail. No way.
No way.
No way. And you not putting my face on that motherfucker. Spread ego.
My boy alone, bro.
No way. No way.
I don't give a damn.
They put a grown man face, spread ego.
Bro, that shit weird. That shit weird, bro. Like, it don't make no sense.
That's why I ain't even shared on my social media because you ain't finna scroll my tweets and find that shit. No way.
Yeah, no, man, because that's just the fact that people be so committed to looking dumb that you turn that, like, imagine what prompt did you type in for that? Like, that's what I'm thinking.
Hey,
Like-
make this man spread his legs as wide as he
Exactly.
can.
Hey, take this picture and make him go spread eagle. What? The fact that you even type that is weird, bro.
It's crazy.
Y'all
work.
need to chill over there, Speakeasy. Chill out, bro.
Bro, one person should not disturb your peace so much. You got to go type in, try to make a pic of a man being spread eagle. That don't even make no
Crazy
sense.
word. What?
You could in that time you could have pulled a compilation of his worst plays and posted that instead to try to troll. Like,
On the real. Yeah.
I don't get people sometimes, bro.
bro, hey, listen. One thing I don't understand is people, bro. I'm not meant to. It is what it is. People, motherfuckers out here weird, bro. That's just
Weird as
very,
hell, bro.
very peculiar people out here, bro. It don't make no
me.
sense.
On me. It's some crazy work out here, brother.
Anything left, fellas, before we get up out of here, man?
No, sir. We
Hey,
got.
man.
Go ahead, nephew.
Y'all know when Ben Johnson come to the microphone, people gonna start taking stuff and running with it. But I'm gonna just put it out there. Bro said we almost have everybody in this building working their ass off to get back. And y'all know it's some outlets running with it. They running with it. Let's keep a cool booty. Relax. And let's wait till we get to closer to game one before we start trying to say that Ben Johnson took shots at people.
Bro,
we know
y'all
he's
just
frustrated with some
frantic.
stuff, but relax.
The
Y'all need to
season is
stop-
coming.
Leave Kyler Gordon alone. Y'all know he light skinned. If you want him to get back on the field, stop hurting his feelings. Stop doing it. Stop hurting his feelings. He ain't never gonna come back on the field in Chicago. Y'all keep talking this shit.
Hey, he ain't never lied right there. He ain't never lied. Take it easy.
Just relax, man. Let's
Take it
just hope
easy
we
with
get
the
as
yellow
many healthy
boys.
bodies through this last game as possible, and we move on and worry about the damn Carolina Panthers in week 1 for sure. Because it's
Yeah,
rock.
man. That's what I'm ready to do is focus on them Carolina Panthers, man. Because
They're gonna be better.
real football's around the corner. That's all I can say.
They're gonna be better
Facts.
too, bro.
Oh yeah, they
They
steadily
definitely improved.
Mhm.
Yeah, they for sure improved. No hate. They definitely improved as a team. But I wish every team success except for when they take on the Bears. That's all.
For real. That's
And the
how it
Packers,
goes.
the Packers. I don't wish the Packers,
Packers,
nothing.
Yeah, we
But
don't wish them
yeah.
nothing.
I
don't wish
always
them
think of Packer. I hope y'all step on the sharpest Lego. I hope y'all hit the sharpest dining room table. I hope you slip and fall. And I'm just leave it right there. You just know how I feel.
We appreciate y'all for rocking out with us. Sorry we were a little bit late today. I'm not gonna lie. Your boy sat down to take a break. I said I had an hour before we recorded Bear Central. I woke up, it was an hour and a half late. I'm like, shit.
And that 40 club.
Hey, bro.
That
My favorite spot on that couch, I try to stay away from that motherfucker. That motherfucker be
Bro.
calling my name, bro, like Green Goblin's helmet. They should be like, hey, come sit down, motherfucker.
Sit your ass
You
down.
know you want to take this nap real quick. But love you guys, man. Chi-Town up, bear down, man. We'll catch y'all next week, y'all.
Y'all the best.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.